Alright guys, welcome back. Anyways, gonna continue my series of 5 things I hate and 5 things I love about my vehicles. So this one episode's gonna be 5 things I love about my 2004 Acura TL. I also have video 5 things I hate about it. I have 5 things I hate and love about my kids' first gen, and 5 things I hate and love about my second gen. Anyways, yeah, if you want to see 5 things, go to those videos. But anyways, this video is going to be about 5 things I love about my Acura TL. I got a list 1 through 5. We'll start with 5 and go to number 1, being best. Starting off, it's a 2004 Acura TL, 6-speed manual. So it's got Brembo brakes. Brembo brakes aren't on my list because my wife has the same car. Hers is an automatic, and I don't really notice a difference. I don't ever race or do anything, but anyways, so hers automatic, mine's 6-speed, and yeah, so whatever, here's what it is. Alright, so these are the 5 things I love. So number 5 is going to be miles per gallon. For a big car, heavy car, I get 32 miles to the gallon, and I use this car as my daily driver. Used to drive 72 miles each way to work when I worked for the railroad, and I get 32 miles to the gallon in it all day. When I drive to, I'm driving back and forth to Colorado in it right now. I'm getting about 35 miles to the gallon out of that car. My wife's car, hers automatic. She does mostly town driving. She gets about 23 to 27 miles to the gallon. So it's still pretty good for a big V6 car. So that's my number 5 thing. My 5th thing I love about this car. Number 4, car is super smooth. You drive in it, I don't know what it is, but they're super smooth. Especially since I got the outer tie rod and inner tie rod ends replaced, and did a ball joint. New front brakes, pads, rotors, all that stuff is done. These are Continental tires. I had Michelin Pilots on there, which were super smooth, but they're so expensive. They were like $1,200 out the door. I do have a bent rim on this car. I don't know if you've watched more of my videos, but I had 2 bent rims and then bought a set of used rims, and 3 of those rims were bent. So I had them replace the worst rim that was bent, which was on the front. But now this one has a little bit of a bend in it. Anyways, but the car is super smooth. My wife's car is super smooth, even more smooth now that we replaced the front motor mount. The front motor mount was blown. I just did a timing belt and everything on her car. You can watch that video. I really don't show the work because my videos turn into hour-long videos showing the work. But anyways, did timing belt, water pump, everything, serpentine belt on her car, and the front motor mount was actually blown out. Now her car drives super smooth. And it drove smooth before, but now it's even more smooth. And her tires suck. They're Falcon. I don't even know what Falcon tires they are, but they are the worst tire ever. They make so much road noise. So anyways, yeah, so the car's super smooth. That's number 4. Number 3 is it's a 6-speed. I got love-hate on it. Hate the clutch, the way the clutch is, the way it feels. It's like, it's real finicky. It'll work on the bottom, and then it'll start working at the top, or it'll work on the bottom. It's like it just wants to do whatever it wants to do. So like, you can let it out and it'll come out real easy and the car will start going, or you can let it out and it'll start going, up top. There ain't nothing wrong with the clutch, but anyways, that's just the way that car is. But it's easy to get used to, but I love having a 6-speed. That's probably why I get such great miles per gallon, is because in 6th gear, doing about 75 miles an hour, I'm doing about 1,800 RPMs. Yeah, so I was driving my nephew's Lancer, which has a 6-speed dual clutch, blah 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 transmission, anyways, and his car's like 3,200 RPMs at 75 miles an hour. I understand his is probably race clutch, but supposedly this is a sport car too. So, anyways, so that's number 3. So number 2, the car is super comfortable. Seats are a little stiff, hard, but I mean, the car is really comfortable to drive. I guess it was designed around realtors, for the real estate market. These TLs, they were designed around real estate. Supposedly what I heard is that they were driving the Lexus, people were driving Lexus, blah 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 blah, and then the Acura, the TLs came out, and then the RLs came out, and all the other stuff, but the TLs stayed, the RLs left. But anyways, car's super comfortable. Wife's car's same comfort. But yeah, so that's gonna be, you know, number 4 and number 2 are gonna be the same because the car's super smooth and super comfortable. All right, so number 1. Number 1 for me is the looks. Sheriff are going somewhere. Anyways, the looks of these cars. I think they're the best looking car to still today. I like the way the sharp edges, the corners, the squareness. I don't know, when this generation came out, I thought the same as that generation. I was like, man, that's a pretty sweet car. You know, I don't know, I like the way they look. I like everything about these cars. I can't find anything on the looks that are bad, for the body design, for the lines. The 4th gen that came out, the front end's super ugly. I hate the way they look. But yeah, I can't find a single thing wrong with the looks of these 3rd gen Acura TLs. I love the way they look. Always have since they came out, and talked to a lot of people that are like dealers, automotive dealers, not drug dealers, and I've had people offer me money for this car, and I'm like, I'm not getting rid of it because you won't give me what I'd want to get rid of it. So anyways, so those are my 5 things I love about my TL. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a pretty clean TL. There's no tears in the seats. The only thing that's actually bad with this car, if anything, is this little slider here is broken. There's supposed to be more. That'll slide all the way across for whatever reason. But other than that, the other things you can look at on my video is things I hate about my TL, which was hard to come up with. But yeah, so, and it's a Honda, you can't break it, and if you do break it, you can fix it for pretty cheap, because they make thousands and thousands of these things, and a lot of their parts are interchangeable. Like the Honda Odyssey is basically this subframe, this frame. The chassis is a Honda Odyssey, and some other stuff. So some other cars they got, the Accord, Odyssey, the TL, and whatever else. So parts are pretty cheap and easy to come by. I haven't had anything that I couldn't come by. I replaced the oil pan in this car, and it was a piece of cake. And I found one. Everybody makes parts for these cars. So, alright guys, that's going to do it for this 5 things I love about my Acura TL. Follow me on Instagram, like I said, halffast719. Got any comments, questions, anything about my Acura or my kid's 1st gen or my 2nd gen, just let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching.